Alright. It is Thursday. Pretty sure it's Thursday. Oh, sorry. I gotta turn. There we go. Too much. Can't hear myself think. The music's that loud. Okay. I know I said I was going to make some adjustments yesterday. I made no adjustments. So we're gonna do a quick, let's see, keep you, let's find some, see if there's any, you've got toxic fumes, but you don't have a lot of health. Trying to see if we've got any RIP pets with a decent amount of health and weather changing abilities. I'm not sure that we do. Huge sharp bite. I don't think any of the whirling talons. No. So, huge sharp bite. I doubt it, looking at who has it. Okay. We just might not be able to do bleeding. Let me check Warcraft pets. There might be another ability that causes bleeding. Filter abilities by causes bleeding. Oh, okay. So, chop. Ooh. That wouldn't be very nice, would it? Okay. Feral Claw Storm. Pistachio. No. Alright. Oh, wood chipper. If there are any weather changing, it'll probably be on a newer pet. I don't think any of the older wood chipper pets have any kind of weather changing. Because at this point, if every single one of your pets doesn't have a weather changing ability, you're almost like just kind of shit out of luck. Alright, so we're probably not going to use that bleeding team. Probably got lucky with that one. None of our blinding friendos have... Well, this one has... You know what, we'll switch you out. Here, let's go back up to the top. Well, we don't want... That's probably one of the worst choices ever, is having Sandstorm and Cyclone in the same, like, no one's gonna get hit by your Cyclone even if it does hit them. No. Again, Sandstorm. Moonfire, but it's got Cyclone in the same slot. Again, sandstorm. Oh, okay, so instead of, yeah, if we're not trying to stun anyone, we can, so far, Vortex is the only one. Slotted with Call Darkness. Okay. So many good teams. Yeah, they'd be better if I didn't have to have like a weather ability on every single one of them, but you gotta work with what you got to work with. I don't want... Well, if I have Lucky Dance, then Call Darkness isn't gonna matter, but... But he doesn't have a whole lot of health. So I guess we'll do Glimmer. I mean... We'll try it. We haven't done any Cyclone teams yet, so... Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, first we're gonna do the bug report. On the queue. Wait, doesn't bug report have its own button? No, alright. I'm guessing it's gonna be in-game issues. Weird. I thought they used to have like a bug report feature, like you just... Oh, report a bug. There we go. I've got to report it through the desktop. Really? Okay, it's fine. Okay, so... when in the pet battle PvP queue, the average wait time stated anywhere from, say, I think the lowest I saw was 53 seconds yesterday to 8 minutes was, I think, the longest I saw yesterday. However, there were stretches of 15 to 25 minutes where the queue would not pop. At that point, I would leave the queue and try to re-queue. I figured that wasn't a word. To re-queue in effort for my character to actually get a keep up. There you go. It's not feedback. It's a bug. Don't call it what it isn't. I'm kidding, I don't care. Alright, let me pull this back up. There we go. Bug report submitted. And find battle. Let's see how well we do with this. I don't think we're gonna do fantastically, but we're gonna find out. I was actually able to report a bug in game last night, and the UI was different. Unless I was, you might have been on the PTR. It you never know. They have any heal? I don't have any healing stuff. That's fine. That's not fine. What the heck? That kills the whole strategy. The whole point is to have, you know, the buff to well, I'm not gonna win this one. It can be. The problem is it doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of health. We're 58. Now why not? Yeah, that I don't know what it is. Like, I have really, really bad luck with crits. I was just getting crit left and right yesterday. It's happening today. I don't know. Everything's mad at me. Like, that was ridiculous. It crit for more than my health, I think. Great. Well, so I came out of yesterday, not group finder. Actually, let's try this team, but with Poda. Because he's got a feign death, so that might... This might fare better. Let's find out. Same. Yesterday was all crits on me, but I couldn't land one. I had like one crit land, and it was from a dot. So the crit was like half of what a normal hit would be. But yeah, like you can, like if you watch the VOD yesterday, there was one match where I got crit, one normal hit, and then another crit. And I'm like, they didn't have any crit buffs on. Like, nothing like that. Who knows? Alright, let's kill some stuff. Work on this achievement, because... Of course. And I definitely don't have the power to just, like, murderize this thing. Oh, maybe I do. Okay. There we go. It's probably going to be the same person. Oh, it's not. Interesting, but okay. Are they going to try to prowl and then arcane dash me, or are they just going to straight arcane dash me? Who knows? This isn't gonna be... Oh, well, at least they don't get to arcane dash. That's kind of funny. Whatever. You know what? I could never get something like that to work. They've got a 70% chance for that stuff to hit. I would never be that lucky. Like, ever. Clearly, I can't do these nifty little teams at this point. It's just not gonna... Like these fun mechanic teams. So this one's gonna come down to a tie. It's totally gonna be a speed tie. So here we go. My coin flips are crap. Ha! What? Okay. Ha! Ha! I won the speed tie. Okay. Worked okay, not fantastic, but I mean, if people are just gonna be throwing absolutely OP stuff out into the queue, I haven't done any darkness teams yet because I haven't really been interested in doing darkness teams. Yeah, why not? Let's do a dazzling team. 1% chance to miss is actually 1% chance to hit. Right. Oh. Oh, well, my dot teams actually did pretty well yesterday, considering. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm killing stuff in between. Alright, so I need to find a spot that has some non-elite. Oops. Ugh, I hate it when I do that. Oh, it's the echo person. Great. Like, 2/3 of my moves are horrible here. I hate it when it brings me in and it flips me. You do you, boo. I think that brings in the servant of Demidos. Or does it bring in the runt? It does, but... Ooh, that sucks. Ooh. Don't do it. Ooh, okay. I want to get the dot up, that's why. What was... Yeah, I feel that. Yes. Oh, finally, jeez. Just don't stun me. You've been giving me all the garbage RNG lately. Just stop. It's just not necessary. So, do we think more satchels will be found today? I don't know. Yes! Go, go, magic racial. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that the end of this, the reward will be Blub. And it'll finally be like, ah, that's what they were for. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. It probably won't be, but, you know, we can always hope. Oh, did it end or something? It did. Did one pop up anywhere else? Or is... I don't know what the cooldown is. Well, that sucks. But I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's figure out what team we're gonna do next, and then we'll start on this world quest. actually. Hold on. Primal storms are up for 2 hours, then down for 1. Okay. I couldn't remember. It's been so long since I've done anything with them. I was just, like, yesterday I was doing one in the Waking Shores. I'm like, well, let's try to get, like, the storm achievements for killing 200 things while we're here. I'd kind of like to see more pets with toxic fumes that have Alright, who do I want instead of the Crawbat? Well, because they'll have... Alright, let's see. See what we can do with the Toxic Fumes team today. At least I can just click that off and hit accept. Interesting. 297. Oh, wait. If they want Ragnaros up first, I'm going to... We're gonna do this first. I'm more than happy to let them waste their big hits on a magic pet. It's fine with me. Although you would 100% never see me be able to pull anything off with an 80% hit chance ability. Like, that's just not a thing that would happen. Hi, lady. What you doing? Oh, we've got Anya. I'll just hit pass. Nothing I want to waste on you. See, I would never ever be able to get 3 freaking Spirit Claws in a row. Ma'am, please, not on the keyboard. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Not the keyboard. We already established this. That's fine. Yeah, of course. He's gonna win. Unless he rolls super low. And he doesn't. Like, no, you see what I mean? Crits. Crits everywhere for everyone except me. It's fine. Oh my god, stop calling me. I don't care. Like, seriously. I I never get phone calls. Like, ever. Never ever get phone calls. The days I'm streaming, this person calls me, that person calls me, everybody calls me, which is why I didn't put my phone on silent. Because nobody calls me. Is there an add-on for pet battles that shows in PvP when I switch a pet to my backline that has a dot on it, how many turns the dot has left? It should just show you, right? Like, I don't think any of the add-ons I have that, but you can see it on the top bar. You should be able to, like, even without any add-ons. If someone dots me and I swap out, you should be able to see it. Swear to God, if I get the double echo... Oh, I got the same jerk. Great. We'll start with you. You know what? I'm so over your stupid pets. Of course I don't win the speed tie. Why would I? And I bet you they'll still get a hit. I would never, ever, ever. Like that just... I would never be able to hit on a prowl. They haven't missed a single spirit claws. I have fought them at least 3 times now. They have missed no spirit claws. If I had a pet with spirit claws, especially during weather, there'd be no... I'd never hit. I'd never hit. I'm so over this stupid team. Where's my blinding stuff? Yeah, why not? You'll get your spirit claw. I don't even grab pets with it because my RNG for stuff like that is just trash. Like, I would never ever be able to hit Prowl, have Spirit Claws hit, but you've seen it. They haven't missed a single Spirit Claws this entire time. This entire time, they haven't missed one, and I fought them like 3 times. Like, I don't have that kind of RNG. Jesus. Oh, I forgot that that's the stupid... Oh, I forgot it'll hit even when the pet's blinded. So irritating. Someone asked me yesterday what my Pikachu was for pet battles, like my buddy. Took me a long time to think about it. Mine... You know, I don't know. And a crit! Every single hit and a crit. It again, they did miss one of them, but like, whatever. I am very much over these teams. There's nothing wrong with the weather. The weather meta's fine. Give me a break. I don't even know what they're gonna use first. Well, when it comes to the weather meta is fine. I think that the powers that be might not think there is a meta to be had, right? I got lucky here. That's fine. You can delay the inevitable. Ugh. Yeah. No, that everything's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with this at all. Just everyone run Sandstorm. Like, why else would you need to run any other kind of team at all? Just run the all Sandstorm. Yeah, alright, hold on. That's the speediest we've got. Sorry, I'm trying. Really, if you just compare weather effects, Sandstorm is twice what the others are. Yeah, it's like Sandstorm and Call Darkness need a bit of a nerf in the amount of damage that they do. Like, it's great for PvE, but for PvP, it's like if you're not running something, like, it's just a mess. What is the darters? Oh, that's not how you spell it. There we go. I like how none of it's avoidant. Oh wait, there we go. Oh yeah, Ernie. Kinda want something. Don't apologize. Strategy requires focus. Yeah, I want something. Let's see, where is it? Horses pet swap, but I want my own pet to swap. Let's see what we've got with Feigned Death. Alright, not Feigned Death. Oh! Hold on. Let me see what else it has. Well, it's not very fast, but... no. I know there's not many pets that have portal. Okay, sorry. Well, more than I thought. We are seeing some humanoids. You know what? We want you. Your highest health. Okay, so that'll be this pet. And then light breath. Okay, why not? Oh my gosh. Madam. I don't know why you guys are like this. They never, like, I don't want to say bother because they're not bothering me, but they're never like this unless they're like, what's going on? Why are you paying attention to something that's not me? I know. 10 out of 10 though, if I put you in front of the camera, you'd just walk away. Yeah. Actually, come here. You want to loaf down? Okay. Fix your foot. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry if her tail hits the microphone. Yeah. I'll hold her till my arm tires out. I need like a... like one of those arm slings. so I've got some support for my arm so I can hold her dunkus. Uh-oh. Did we break the queue? Kitty butt. Kitty butt. Hold on. Take my headset off. Is that better? Ooh, she's purring. She doesn't purr super loud. Hi. What's she doing? Hitting my microphone. With your tail. She's like, stop it. Yeah? Are you gonna... Thank you. Alright. I miss my shoulder kitty. Cats that love you like yours are great. Yeah, they're... A third call. This is ridiculous. So... They are very much love us on their terms, which is fine. But, yeah. You can tell because if you pick them up and you go to set them on your shoulder and they, like, they go to stand, it's like, alright, you don't want to be picked up and you just put them down. But the funny thing is when they get super lovey like that and then you try to pick them up and they're like, how dare you assume my intentions of my love for you. They're so funny. Maybe if I start doing the world quest, it'll... kick on. The other one... we call her Goblin. She's so goofy. Like, you saw how... Her name's Anya, but we call her Babushka. So she just like, you know, loafed down on my shoulder. The other cat will like legitimately like spin in circles right here, and she wants to lay with her spine under your chin, so you're like, you've turned into some kind of cat shelf. But yeah, she gets super goofy with it. And Goblin's the kind where if you move like an iota in a way she doesn't like you just like move a finger, just she's like, nope, I don't like it anymore, and she jumps off and runs away. She's a silly baby. Alright. Come on. Thank you. Like, do what you're supposed to do and die. Okay, we're going to... It's happening again. See, look. I keep... It should be here. Just like, I think you... Did you do the mock-up for the PvP stuff, or did I? Oh, crap. I'm on her level 10. I thought I was on her level 9 still. Yeah. Pet battle, PvP, right here, and we should be able to do different kinds. I think we should be able to do duel, all of one type, completely random. Yeah. I think I did the one for the mobile. I think that's the one I did. But, oh my gosh. No, I know you did the article and the mock-up, and like you did a whole bunch of mock-ups. I just couldn't remember like what the PvP one looked like. Yeah. Like, and if they wanted to migrate this just to mobile, I'm for it. Do it to it. But come on, man. Excuse me. I have the mobile app. I don't see it living that much longer. They just don't put any time or effort into it. So it's kind of jank a little bit, right? So it's jank. Therefore people don't want to use it. And then they say, "Oh, well, no one's using it. So why would we fix it? Let's just get rid of it." It's like, but if you fixed it, more people would use it. No. People just don't like it because they don't like it. It's not because it's messed up or janky. No. Yeah, I know. I would do it for mission table stuff for a while. For like my horde characters, because I don't really have mission table stuff up on my alliance characters except maybe one. I should probably get back into doing it because I need to build up my pet charms again, but interesting. Okay. I'm assuming this is gonna be like an all decoy team. Do it so I can break it. Oh, well that was rude.
Not my dick.
Blah. Rude. See? Crits. More crits. So did you used to stream a lot and changed your schedule? I don't know that I streamed like a lot. I streamed pretty consistently for a while, but I was also trying to like build up my YouTube channel and whatnot, and it was just too much trying to do all of it. So I said, well, something's got to give, and I was trying to finish writing my book, which I did finish, just no agents want to rep it, and most publishers don't take unsolicited manuscripts. So, woo! So that's fun stuff. Why are you like this? I thought I had you as something else. Look at that. Ridiculous. Have you seen me crit yet? No, you haven't. So annoying. I could have probably survived 2 attacks there, but no. Whatever, they're probably doing their mechanical whatchamacallit. Yeah. I hate, like, I hate that the characters cheer. Like, the other character's like, yeah, I beat you. I'm like, shut up. I don't care. I'm doing really bad today. Okay, it just feels like I'm doing bad. I've got one more loss than win. It just feels bad. I'm so irritated because this team was so good the last time I did Pet Battle Week. Not with this one. But it was so good last time. It's kind of annoying how horrible it's doing this time around. Oh, let's try it. I was a content creator for a mobile game. Had around 5K YouTube subs, streamed on Twitch every day, blah blah blah. Was fun when I did it. Streaming YouTube is super fun. Oh yeah, it is super fun. I was just trying to do too much at once. So I was still trying, well, I'm still trying to build my YouTube. I'm at like 730 subs. I don't expect it to get much bigger than that. I think a lot of players in particular for WoW, they have a content creator that they like, and that's it. That's who they stick with. And I pretty much was like, yeah, let me start a YouTube channel 10 years too late for the WoW community, basically. Either that, and I'm just not entertaining. Like, my stuff's not entertaining the way a lot of people are entertaining. I'm just handing out information. I'm not doing entertaining stuff, I guess. But, yeah. I don't have... But, back to what I was saying. So, I was trying to build a YouTube channel. I was trying to finish my book. And there was something else. Oh, and I'm verifying all the stuff on Zufu's, because I think Remti and I are the only two that have subs anymore. And, you know, I think Remti goes to school or something, or has a job, and you using meta tags? I have no idea what that means. Like 100%, I just put videos up. And I try to do catchy titles, and that's about it. But like to this day, when you search like pet battle content on YouTube, it comes up with stuff like years ago. Nothing like recent. Oh my god, my bags are a mess. Let's just hearth. On YouTube, it makes you more visible, helps you find your videos. No, I don't really, I wouldn't even know where to begin with all of that. Except maybe like tagging pet battles in World of Warcraft or something. I don't care about my unspent talent points. I don't know, your bags look so much better than I could say of some of my guilties. Like, if I get to the point where I've got my bags this full, I'm like, no, we need to take care of this right now. Oh no, that's mail. Oh, yep. Yeah, I don't care about that. Throw you over there. You know what they need to do? They need to make it a flat thing. If you lose a pet battle, like PvP pet battle, you get 10 charms. If you win one, you get 20. There you go. I know plenty of people that would rather do just like random PvP battles as they're running around doing other stuff than have to sit at one spot and do PvE for charms and stuff. Basically, it's the keywords people can search for when using YouTube that could make your video pop up. Okay. I'll just have to start doing that. That would make PvP more enticing. Don't you get a random charm amount which can be 0 and only on a win? I have no idea what it is, but it seems to be always 0. So to give you an idea, between yesterday and today, I have done 42, 43. I've done 50 battles, and I've gotten one stone. So I got that one critter. No, I had that in my bags before. No, I didn't. So I've gotten one critter stone, like a singular level stone that you just saw me use, a singular aquatic stone that you saw me use, and 3 charms. And that's out of over 50 battles. And that's horrible. As it is, I have no incentive to do PvP pet battling, not even for the achievements. It's less frustrating to simply do pet world quests and get what you need. PvP offers nothing. You're correct. It offers nothing but frustration. No, I 100% agree. What are these bubbles? Oh. Yeah, you don't get to hear me at at what the heck is this? I don't know. They're probably gonna choose that and they're gonna use that because they hate me. I guess I'm a grinder. I'm gonna use this first. That's what I figured was going to happen. I can't catch a break today. Come on. Do something. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Buckets. I need to win this speed tie. Please. Of course not. What you gonna use, buddy? Do you have dodge or burp? That's fine. Because I just want to hit you with this. The storms, you're going for the... Okay. Sweet. Well, oof. Well, I got lucky that this pet was faster than their other pets. Oh, finally. I'm tied up on my wins and losses. Okay. It is a struggle with these acid rain teams this time around, and normally it's not a struggle to win with them. Oh, I guess I can turn that in. Nope. Already known. And I can't open it till I'm level 70. Okay. Alright, we'll go there. Let's see. This is only me looking from the perspective of a newbie, but everyone who is longtime pet battle PvP enjoyer has done and got their achievements / rewards, and since there is nothing more offered incentivized, they do other stuff. So the nobody is engaging in the system, so we won't work on it, is a false flag. Yeah, it's... They've given them nothing for years to work toward. Like, imagine if the last mount that they implemented for Keystone Master was 8 years ago. Who would be doing Mythic Plus? Mythic Plus. Who would be doing it? No one. Ah, man, I guess Mythic Plus is just I guess people just don't like it. It's like, no, people like it. They want to do it. You're just not... Like, it boggles the mind. But, you know, what do I know? What do I know? Alright, let's... Finally, look at that. 4 losses and a draw with this type of team. So sad. Where's the dot teams? Actually, let's do you, and then throw the King Viperid in there. Let's do that one. They pay attention to their numbers in a vacuum. Yeah, because they don't... It's so difficult because they'll listen to a very select number of people, right? That they'll actually talk to. But what do they tell? What did they say all over Twitter? You can tell us what's wrong, but don't you dare give us suggestions. It was the gist of it. And it's just like, what? I can guarantee you that Roscoe has done more PvP pet battling than anyone at Blizzard. Like anyone ever. And I can guarantee you that I have engaged with like the PvE stuff more than any of them, right? But yeah, they did. Basically, like, there were some devs that came out and they said, you know, not for nothing, you guys should just, like, not give suggestions because you don't know what you're talking about, is basically what it boiled down to. But yeah, they don't want suggestions because we don't know what we're talking about because we're not devs. Even though some of us engage with the systems way more than they do. It doesn't matter to them. Especially some of the more niche systems, like, you know, pet battling. Are you trying to tell me that there's someone at Blizzard who does this more than any of us? Absolutely not. I 100% do not believe that. Not for a second. but and I'm not saying that that's all of them, right? This was just some of the devs on Twitter who are basically like, yeah, you can tell us what's wrong, but don't give suggestions because we're just going to ignore you. And I'm sure there are some like devs that listen, or they wouldn't ask for feedback on the content creator Discord for things like class tuning and things like that. But there isn't a dedicated dev, I think. Just people who occasionally get assignments related to it. That's just speculation, though. No, I would 100% guarantee you're correct. If you, so, like, our best, like, window into it is looking at, the community council introductions, right? There's tons of devs in there who have introduced themselves. So if you do a search for pep battles and you just look through the dev responses, there's 2. So I think maybe 3. I don't know if Muffiness is in there, but Zorbix and Muffiness, I know Muffiness is like, he's not assigned there anymore. He's on a completely different team. He doesn't do anything with pep battles anymore, as far as I'm aware. Zorbix is kind of the same, doesn't do anything with pep battles. And then there was one other dev who said, yeah, this is what I work on, and then when there's time, I work on the pep battle system. When there's time. And when is there time? Because nothing gets worked on. Not even things that are like game breaking for pep battles get fixed very quickly. Geez, I'm impressed with how much you know about all this and everyone's names and stuff. Well, like, Muffiness's name still gets kicked around in the pet battle community a whole lot. Because he was the go-to, like, the cat widget that we have. That's based off of his cat. His cat widget, who, I think it passed away a couple years ago. It was very sad. But, yeah, so that cat's named after his cat. I don't know if they've named anything after his new cat or not. Or, not new. He's had the cat for a while. But his other cat. And Zorbix, I don't know. It's like they're... I'm trying to think of a good description for it, but yeah, they've got their own echo chambers. So they'll only listen to like each other or things like that, and they don't want suggestions from us. But if you don't engage with a system anywhere near as much as the players do, what is the harm in looking at their suggestions? Like, if I left WoW tomorrow, right, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that the one thing I got them to do, because I pushed and I mocked and everything else, I got them to make Durian repeatable. Because I brought it up in the content creator Discord before I left it. And then I posted on Twitter, I was like, it's been 2,650 whatever days since this NPC was released broken, and it still hasn't been fixed. So between me putting that into the content creator Discord and then the mocking on Twitter, I'm pretty sure that's what I got fixed. So if I leave tomorrow, I can leave with, you know, not any sense of pride, because there's so much more that could be done to make this a really good system. They just won't put time into it. Well, like the people who fixed the professions in Dragonflight, that was amazing. They seem done. Give them pet battles, right? Like, instead of letting people go after a cycle is done be like, hey, your temporary assignment is to maybe have discussions with these people in the community and see what needs to be fixed. And don't get me wrong, I get it. I get the whole kind of not wanting suggestions thing, because you can look in the pet battle forums sometimes, and some of the suggestions are coming from people who, like, have done 2 pet battles and they hate it. And some of their suggestions are like, that's like, I do this all the time. That's not feasible. Right? But there are quite a few of us who do this a lot, who have some really good suggestions, like your article. And it's like, please. Anyway, let's queue up again. But yeah, instead they want to be like, oh, well, this cycle of development's done, so we're laying all of these people off, and it's like, there's plenty you need to fix in your game. Just hand that over to those people. And yeah, like I said in my post, I think it was a few days ago, where I said the content pace has been whirlwind, right? But all it's done for pet battles is show how slapdash it all is, right? I feel sometimes like if they just bury us under a mountain of things to collect, that we just won't, I don't know, notice, say anything. My article was mainly for me because I see an untapped gold mine that is owned by a blind miner. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, so Bobby can have a second yacht. I think I saw a tweet today that points it out very well, is that we have a very artistic medium in games for story, art, just like everything in general, because even the coding and the development, there's an art to it. And instead of being run by other passionate artists, it's run by people who think like bankers and stock market people. And that's never gonna fly with them. That sometimes you take losses with art, and they want exponential growth, and that's not possible in any market. Oh my god, this person again. Why? And I don't even have a weather ability on this team because I didn't change Void Nova. Because of course I didn't. Why would I?
This is what jumped right on my mouth.
They can't see the shine, of course not. Bookworms, basically. In a way, I want to support the money, sure, keep the gaming healthy, but also there are many different kinds of players. Yeah, for sure. Wow. They made that Tauren cry for a long time. Who is that mythical person? Who? Oh, hold on. Let me... Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I miss? Let's see. Originally in Pandaria, the release statement for PvP pet battles was for people who wanted to do PvP but didn't want to feel stress or pressure or know their opponent. Finally getting a couple of crits here. Please dot them. Both of them. Pretty please. Thank you. Whew. Well, I'm at least gonna make it a draw. I have no idea. PvP is automatically stress for me. Yeah, me too. Nobody's happy. Nobody wins here. I want to fight against other players, but I don't want them to feel, look, act like players, so PvE then. I don't mind the anonymity, except that I can't report them. Like, if you want to try and report someone, because they can have some really horrible names on their pets. And what you have to do is you have to try and find them on the armory through their pet names. And, yeah. Like, no. I should still be able to report the person. Yeah, and you can't befriend... Yeah. Well, I don't think about friending people in PvP because I don't like PvP. But... I think this one was successful, right? And I swapped them out with someone. Oh my gosh, brain. Oh yeah, sorry, the King Viperid. But yeah, there's lots they could do with it. There's lots they could fix that would make it way nicer. But they step on their own crank all the time for this stuff. Like, why... I said it yesterday. I was like, why do we need to nerf the XP you can get from tamers that are repeatable? If I want to spend 5 hours of my day in-game today leveling my battle pets on whatever tamer I want because they're up 24/7, who is that hurting? If that's how I want to spend my time in-game, who is that hurting? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. So why do we still have all of these 24/7 tamers nerfed and we have to go back to Legion and WoD for any decent way to level our pets? Nobody else has to go back to Legion and WoD to do current content. Well, lots of people in PvP games make friendships with opponents. Competition can build friendship. Oh, I know it can. With the boxing, when I box, right? Sometimes you box people you don't know. I don't usually because I'm injured, because of my back injuries. So I usually stick to people that I know, unless my coach says, you're fine to box this person, then I'll box them. So it's that... I get it, because it's when they get a really good hit on you and it just makes you smile because it was a good hit and you're like, damn it, they got a really good hit. So I understand that about it. Most of the PvP players I run into, they're nasty, they're mean, they're rude, they're trash talk, and trash talk to me is not, I don't see the point in it. Actions speak way louder than words. You're either good or you're not, and we'll find out. So I get that. But like PvP game players, they tend to just not be like, there's occasionally you'll run across some funny people who just make light of stuff and they're fun to be around because they don't take themselves too seriously. But then you get the people in the battlegrounds and wherever or in pet battle PvP who have really nasty names, trash talk, call you everything under the sun, and you're stupid for doing this and that, and it's like, I don't have time for that. Like, I got enough going on up here as in the negativity circle without you adding to all of this. Really, it's a forward momentum game. They worry about content that isn't released. I want them to fix stuff that we already have. Maybe that's what the next expansions should be. World of Warcraft. Let's fix what's broken. That'll be the next expansion. It's Blizzard logic. Yeah. You can't... And it's well, we can't make things too easy for people. It's like... So someone getting into pet battles right now could have over 1,600 pets to level, and you think not giving them good, consistent options for leveling is making it too easy for them? They still have to level 1,600 pets. I did it the hard way, right? Had to wait for Legion Tamers to be up. I will say the bulk of my roster, I did not level with Squirt. I was like, first of all, I don't like the name. And now I'm gonna get censored on YouTube because I said the word. But I just, they frustrate me. I don't want, like, I want more people to be able to get into this and enjoy it because it can be fun. So 10.2 is what they are building right now. Yeah, they've already irritated me with that. You're gonna need to farm right now. You're gonna need to farm so much currency for pets and stuff. Like the currency that I was getting from like the Super Bloom events or whatever. You need like 800 for each of those pets, and there's like 6 or 7 of them on the vendor. But then there's another kind of currency that you're going to need to get for another vendor that has 6 or 7 pets. And, oh God. Of course I'm not on the PTR, so I can't like bring the list up. And then there's 2 pets, wild pets that I haven't been able to find yet. So I'm assuming there's some trick to them, like with White Whisker and the Pale Baby Vorkwin, that I just can't figure out, right? I am so over your stupid Echoes of the Cave. Whoa, how did I know they were gonna use that first? See. And once it's released, it's set in stone almost 100%. They aren't going to fix island expedition scaling. I was hoping to win that, but of course I didn't. And of course I only have one weather-changing pet. Well, here's the deal with that, though. I am paying for a live service game, which means you need to fix what you've messed up. I hate that too frickin' echo of the whatever cave team. It's irritating me. Of course we don't have anyone. Type Dragonkin strong versus elemental. And neither of those guys are gonna be fast enough, which is annoying. They never fix the scaling for Legion raids either. Seems to be a pattern. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed with their pattern. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they could take the time to fix that they just don't. That would make everyone a lot happier. And I've talked about it the last couple days. I guarantee the majority of the player base that stays consistently subscribed are players who do legacy content a lot, who do a lot of collecting. So I almost guarantee their most consistent subs are collectors of mogs, mounts, pets, any kind of collector you can think of. And goblins, gold makers. And then the less than 1% of the player base who mythic raids, because that's what mythic raiding looks like. It's less than 1% of the player base. Trying to counter the caves? Yeah, probably. They're annoying and I'm not good at this. Clicking on all the wrong screens. I'm probably not going to go against the caves now. I'm probably going to go against... Hold on. Who else has Carpnado? Hold on. What are some other team? Stop it. Team damage. Add filter. Aquatic. Tidal wave. That's great. It's just what I want. Tidal wave. No. Whatever. Huh. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to buy a speedy ore eater for a strategy. I guess I could have gone with the hermit crab, but... Look at all those aquatics that I can't use. Guess we could use a critter, but... Alright, I'm gonna drink this before I spill it. Back up so you guys don't have to listen to me drink something. I think it's just a year for disappointment. I'm disappointed in Blizzard. Okay, sorry. Well, I mean, everyone's disappointed in Blizzard as a whole, right? I'm disappointed in the attitude of the WoW team for the last however many years. And then basically running into the ground and refusing to fix the one part of the game I enjoy. The only reason I'm subbed. So I told my husband the other day, I was like, I think Dragonflight might be my last expansion. Like, if there's gonna be no effort, no real effort, put toward anything outside of collecting, I'm done. Like, and the fact that they make it, they've gotten better. The PTR has definitely gotten better about letting us copy over our rosters. Like, I remember for Shadowlands, it was an absolute nightmare for Lazy and I, sorry, Lazy and me? Yeah, Lazy and me, to get our pets on the alpha and beta, maybe not the alpha. I think I got in on the alpha, but I don't know that there was much pet stuff to do at that point. Anyway, it was a nightmare trying to get our rosters on there so we could test stuff. And I gave so much feedback. I'm like, why does this enemy need over 500 power? No one needs over 500 power. No one. Radio silence. I still won't fix it. No, we can't lose yet. I know, we'll see. Just one. Just give me one person. One person, one dev who doesn't hate the system and is willing to listen to people in the community and fix things. And maybe make some new stuff that'll bring people in and not make them look at it as this absolutely insurmountable task for something that should just be fun. It just sucks. From looking at how Blizzard works, the job I think would be designer. There you go. So like a designer. So, okay, so two people. Give me one designer and one dev. The dev can fix all the shit that's broken. And the designer can design new shit that's not broken and will make everything better. And okay. Funniest thing to me, right? They put all that time and effort into Jaihana's quest chain to get two or three? Maybe it's three. 3 level 25 pets to get people started. But you get 2 purple stones, I think, throughout it. So they put all that effort in Jaihana's quest chain, and then they put all that effort into the whelp daycare. And I'm like, you know what would have taken almost no effort? Changing the XP value on all the 24/7 tamers in BFA and Shadowlands. Like, all that time spent. Like, I'm not saying that they're bad. I think they're really cool. I think they're a great... I think they're good. But you could have just gone backspace, 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 higher value, whatever. Whatever they need to do. The number. Just change the number. A number change. That's all you need. And things would immediately get a gazillion times better because you can go and level whenever you want. Oh. Those people seem to decide content for specific aspects of the game, what can be new and what can be fixed. Okay, well then give me one of those people. The Maruk Centaur trainer that is right next to a healer, like 2 XP. Yeah, exactly. Like, an immediate, like, a change that they could literally hot fix today to make things better for pet battling. Immediately hotfix to make things better is changing the XP values for BFA, Shadowlands, and now Dragonflight. Immediately make it at least 50% better, right? We don't want to make things too easy. It's supposed to be a side thing in the game. Like, keep your don't want to make things too easy for your mythic players, right? Keep it out of my pet battles. Oh, speaking of pet battles, let's see if they fixed Finduin. course not. You're the wrong faction. Whatever. I don't even know what I want to put these points in, so I'm just throwing them there so it'll stop telling me I have points. Yeah, could make the pet battles immediately better by hotfixing the experience values to 100% of what they are for like Legion Tamers. There is nobody assigned to make decisions for the system and to adjust legacy trainers' pets, I think. So I feel it's a job nobody has. No, of course not. Like I said, it's, oh man, we have time. And they never have time. Right? That's the funny part. Oh yeah, when I have time. And they constantly have a list of things. How long have I been in this stupid queue? I did put in, like, yeah, you saw me. I put in the bug report about the... Yeah, that's probably another thing they could do. Get rid of pet battle groups. Like, make it like, just like you do with servers, right? So they add and get rid of servers as needed per population size. Like like with Classic, right? Like it started with, well, I don't know how many it started with. I'm not, nostalgia's not my drug of choice, so I don't care about classic versions of stuff. So like, let's say they started with 6 servers and they went, oh man, people are sitting in 2-hour queues, let's add like 5 servers. Well, why aren't you doing that with PvP pet battles? Oh man, we have the metrics on how many people are doing PvP pet battles and leaving people in these pet battle groups. Just get rid of the pet battle. Oh, well then people are gonna win trade. Well then ban them. Like if you see 2 people consistently getting matched up and they're like, oh, they go from win to loss, and they're probably not changing their teams out, and it's just straight forfeits, ban them for win trading. It's easy as. Make everyone's life nicer and just ban the people that want to abuse the system. So if we can really loud in some way that we want to rep just one person, just one. They don't even have to be good. Give it to the intern. At least then someone is saying something, right? Hand us off to that overeager intern that no one wants to work with. We'll take them. The overeager unpaid intern. Hand them off. Give them to, we'll take them. We'll take anything. Like, you think you're scraping the bottom of the barrel? We're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Good gravy. I'm not saying that there are interns there that no one likes. But you can't like everyone. Or sorry. Well, yeah, you can't like everyone. You can be polite to anyone. Like, that was always my thing when I was a shift manager at McDonald's. I'd tell the teens there, because, you know, of course, teenagers, be like, look, I don't expect you to, like, fall over yourself, like, smiling and gushing and whatever for these customers like the store manager does. I was like, when you're here and I'm in charge, as long as you're being polite to them and, you know, paying attention to what they're saying and just baseline polite. You don't have to respect them. You can hate their guts. Just be polite. Like, that's all. That's all I expected out of the teenagers. I was like, just be polite. That's all I ask. You don't... And I didn't even expect them to sound enthusiastic about being there, because no one's enthusiastic about working at McDonald's except the salaried people. But yeah, that's my baseline for people. It's like, just be polite. You don't have to like the person to be polite to them. You don't have to respect the person to be polite to them. Just be like, okay, yeah, for sure. You don't even have to smile. Just, yeah. Yep, okay. I'm with you 100%. Let's get this done. That's all I expected. Wasn't it like one person who made the whole system? I could never really get info on that. Nobody wants to work at McDonald's. They just want a paycheck. Exactly. Oh, like, and it's every company at this point, right? Well, what really drew you to working here is like, I want to get paid. And they don't want to hear that. They want to hear, oh yeah, I'm super passionate about it. And it's like, sorry guys, that train left the station. Corporations have been treating workers like shit. Absolute shit. And you want me to be passionate for pennies? No. I'm not going to be passionate for pennies. Take a hike. I want a paycheck. That's why I'm here. I want to be able to eat tomorrow. I want to have a place to sleep. That's where we're at. The minute they started just doing like, there's no company loyalty anymore. No one really has a, if you notice, people say, oh yeah, I have a career in like game development, for example. I have a career in game development. It's not, oh, I have a career at Riot. I have a career at this place. Because you can't. You can't have careers at these places anymore. Unless you are like the upper, as I call them, muckety mucks, right? Because that's what they are. They're muckers. But, oh well, we need those people to go talk to those people who are just like them. It's like, just go kick rocks. Like, seriously, just go kick rocks. I'm tired of hearing the reasons why we need people like Bobby Kotick. We don't need people like Bobby Kotick. We need more Taryn Gregory's. We need more frickin' Zorbixes and Lores and Muffinus and, you know, all the people who actually really just loved this game. Or, you know, yeah, probably loved. I don't know that anyone, like, loves this game anymore. Who works on it. I think maybe they're passionate about their little corners of it. Like, someone might be passionate about making game assets. Someone might be passionate about, like, doing some kind of PvP, whatnot. But they're not, you can't be passionate about working at a place anymore because it's just, the companies are just trash. And they called it. Everyone called it. Like, it wasn't even just one person, like, standing out in the street with the bell going, the end times are near when Activision bought Blizzard. I was around for that. It was everyone. Literally, the forums were overflowing with people going, don't do this. It's a horrible idea. And they did it anyway. And it was a horrible idea. But we knew that then. Just like we know it now. Heck, I'll be passionate for pennies if I can collect 400 pennies and turn them into an NPC for a pet. There you go. Whoa, calm down. Riot has a rule. You have to play the game to work there. Blizzard does not. I can kind of see that. Because you can definitely tell, like in pet battles, you can definitely tell when someone doesn't get it. Because I'm pretty sure this, like, it's so hard to explain. It's like reading different books. There's kind of like a signature, and I don't know whose signature is which, right? Because I don't know who has been working on this. But you can go from one pet flavor text to another in the same patch, and the voice in the flavor text is completely different. But you'll see like groupings. Like you'll see 3 pets that kind of have the same voice, and then another 3 pets that kind of have the same voice, and By the way, you're gonna get a lot of like the same voice for the 10.2 pet stuff. Like some of it's super cute, don't get me wrong, but the names, what did I think it was? Like the names sound like they were, what did I say? Oh god, I can't remember. I was thinking it was like all of these names look like they were picked by some kind of So you know how all the dryads are like super perky and happy? Like all the pet names for 10.2 look like they were chosen by the dryads. Like the Pewling, like Pew, like skunks. That's the name of the skunks. Like Snoozles, and like I swear to God, whoever named the pets is unofficially a dryad. But I can, so, circling back around, so I can kind of see how having people who play the game working on it is beneficial. But I don't know, like, do they have a certain number of hours? Like, oh, you have to have played at least 500 hours in League of Legends. Because that's Riot, right? You have to play 500 hours in League of Legends before you can work on League of Legends. Nobody wants that. They didn't have much choice. You can blame the parent company, Vivendi, for that. Thanks, Vivendi, you suck. So. Like, the pet battle dungeon, when the Torn comes out and he claims to come up with the Black Claw hunting party, then the Argus battles. Yeah, I thought that was cute. Like, I kind of like how they tried to tie the dungeons together in a storyline. I did think that was adorable. Like, who do you think came up with Black Claw hunting party? And it's like, well, clearly not you, because the origin is Black Claw and Flock from Icky, so you still just cribbed it off of someone else. Complete design, yeah, it's a complete design difference between even like Blackrock Depths and, well, any of the previous dungeons. Blackrock Depths is just like keyboard face smashing difficult, or I don't know if they've nerfed it since I was in there. I think they did. Like, by the time they got around to nerfing some of the NPCs, I'd already dipped out. I'm like, I'm good. Thanks. I got my pets. I'm never going back there. Which is a lie. I have to go back there to verify strategies, but I'm working my way from past to future. So, like, right now I'm going through Nomergon, and then I'll go through Stratholme, and then I will drag myself through BRD. The only good thing about BRD is you don't have to walk anywhere, which was a nice change from Nomergon and Stratholme. Although, at least Stratholme, I don't know. Stratholme didn't necessarily feel like it was a whole lot of walking. Wailing Caverns is probably the most egregious of all the dungeons, but I was in there today. Tough. Yeah, so I get it was kind of supposed to be like the pinnacle because they weren't doing it anymore and what have you, but wow, this person's got my kind of luck, right? Like, neither of their stuns worked. Oh, dang it. I chose it for... That's fine. I chose it for the darn other team. Let's see, 420. That sucks. I feel kind of bad for this because clearly this is a Beast Brawler team, but that's fine, buddy. I just want to get a couple toxic smokes off on ya. I remember when BRD Pet Dungeon had that fight where the only viable strat had it lasting over 8 minutes. Yeah. So, believe it or not, on the PTR it was worse. I think they nerfed it twice, actually. So, I think Lazy and I, because generally, Lazy and I are the only... Well, okay, let me walk that back a little bit. Buloki, I think, goes on the PTR as well. So, Lazy, Buloki, and I are probably the only 3, like, dedicated people to do testing for pet battles on the PTR that actually submit stuff and aren't just, like, running around randomly catching pets that they see. But I remember for BRD, it was super, super horrible on the PTR. I don't know that we even had a fight, like, was it Zuna? The orc lady. So hers was the worst. I think all of the other ones, we had, like, skin of your teeth strats that worked. No, Tasha, yeah, so Tasha Riley had, like, one strategy that worked. And I think Zuna had one or two. And, that was before the PTR, or sorry, that was before it released to live. They nerfed it, which didn't really do too much, but it gave us a little breathing room and a few more strategies worked, but it was still really horrible, and they got so much shit from the general player base who finally went in and started doing it on live, and then I think they nerfed it again. But I think by the time that they nerfed it again, I had already gone through and gotten all the pets. And I'm like, I'm never going back here ever again. Let me tell you, catching up to pet collections in 2023, insane ride. Yeah, that's why they need to stop chokeholding us on the leveling stuff. Volumes of content, but now that I'm approaching the 1600 mark, I'm looking at stuff like, now what? See, I think I'm trying to kind of think of ways to make it more, like, general friendly. So for PvP, what they could do right now to improve people engaging with the system: remove the pet battle groups. I guess you could leave the MMR in, which I kind of get. You don't want people like me coming in against new people, but I don't want to go against people like Roscoe who steamroll me every single time. So, you know, maybe keep the MMR, but just drop the pet battle groups and give us honor. And I don't know, I can't remember how it works for regular PvP stuff. I don't know if you get honor if you lose, but I think you should. Like, obviously a reduced amount, but give us honor, and every battle gives us a reward. Because I think the shortest, like, some of the PvE battles for Dragonflight are like 3 to 4 rounds. But in PvP, you're probably at least going to go like 10 rounds unless someone forfeits. So give us charms. I said 10 if you lose, 20 if you win. And then give us like 150 honor if we lose, and then 300 honor if we win. I don't know if that's like a good metric or a good number, but like something like that. So for PvP, do those 3 things. remove the pet battle groups, add honor, add charm rewards. Charms, because just the randomization of stones is obnoxious. Just stop. Just give us charms so that we know what we're getting each time. And then for PvE, what they could fix right now is making leveling viable on all of the 24/7 tamers. Just do that. That's it. Those 3 things would improve everything immensely. Let's see. I'm still 19 short of 1600. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, I haven't queued up. I'm like, man, these queues today. And I am not even queued up. Ugh, if I use that, I'm gonna go against a sandstorm team. I just know it. Let's see, hold on. Oh, I don't have it sorted by speed. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Also, a reminder for NA players that the Wandering Trainer, so Super Wandering Trainer, because YouTube censored a video of mine when I mentioned her. She will be up tomorrow for NA. And then, let me hit accept. You can get a unique transmog if you hit 1800 in PvP. Working your way up toward a transmog would motivate me to play a lot, or motivate me a lot to play pet battles personally. Well, there you go. Like, you have to incentivize stuff or people aren't going to engage with it. Why do people do Mythic Plus raiding? Well, not many people do. But, so you do Mythic Plus stuff in dungeons to get gear in your vault, and you get a mount, and you get all these things. And you've got to incentivize the systems. There has to be something there for players to work toward. Even people who primarily love fishing in the game, right? Just come in, love fishing. They only fish for incentives, so achievements and items. Whatever those items are, mounts, pets, whatever. That's why they do fishing. They like the fishing, fine, but they also want the rewards connected to it as well. Speaking of pet battle transmogs, the only characters' visuals are the tabard from PvP battles and the safari hat, right? Yes, as far as I know. That's all we get. I mean, there's the toy that lasts like 5 seconds. Hold on. Okay, so that's not it. It's the... Can't... Okay, and the shadowy disguise. So you get that for, sorry, 15 seconds, not 5. It's gonna be Sandstorm. Oh, it's not Sandstorm. That's shocking. Wow, that's a throwback team. We're gonna start with you. Because I don't like you. Oh. I didn't need to use that. I should have saved it for that pet. Oh well. Rude. Crits! Ooh, wow, holy crap, I got a crit. We're not gonna bother swapping. That's fine. Let's see. I think we need to stop being specific for our requests and act for representation, an employee, or a dedicated dev. Maybe that would be good. Because it's a big system. You need someone... Like, this is a system that has spanned multiple expansions. You need people who... I'm not saying immediately know it, but you need people who engage with it, are willing to learn about it, can see the problems when we point them out, so that we don't need to make suggestions. If we say, hey, this pet having over 500 power feels excessive, and they go in and they look at it and you're like, yeah, that is excessive. Let's scale that back a little bit. Well, first of all, I don't think... me saying, or anyone saying, hey, this pet having over 500 power is excessive. Like, I don't... Like, to give them metrics, right? Like, most NPCs and pets, like, the biggest you have is, like, in the 300s, right? Like... So, yeah, Lil Rag at 374. And then Newsy... And then the red cricket. And it's like, first of all, these are critter pets, and they, you know, people eat critters up, like, super easy. But then it drops off. But, like, and I get they want them to have a little more power, but, like, over 500? Really? Or maybe just stop with the power creep. Like, come on. Isn't the cooldown of that ridiculously long as well? The cooldown. I must have missed what that was referencing. Oh, the shadowy disguise. I think they reduced it. I feel like you're right. I feel like it was longer, but they must have reduced it because it's only 5 minutes. But I feel like that was brought up by someone at some point. So... I think you're probably correct. I feel like you're correct there. Time's it. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes is way shorter than I remember. Yeah, it was something... Was it an hour? I feel like it was an hour. And then I think Quintessence was the one who was like, hey guys, so like this toy that only lasts for 15 seconds, can we not have an hour cooldown on it? So I think it was Quintessence and maybe Lazy, maybe both of them, like combined and said, this kinda sucks. Can we not? Because I don't use toys. You know what? It probably had to be Quintessence because she does a lot of stuff with the toys and pets and stuff, and I don't really do that. But, hi. And she's gone. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it was an hour. Okay. What do we want to do next? Hold on. I kind of like having the King Viperid there more because of having those two abilities. But he doesn't have a dot, so that doesn't make any sense. But, oh wait, there we go. He does have a dot. I'm a liar. What is that? Let's go 4 wins. I'm all about tanking my averages today, by the way. Yeah, I think you were correct. I think it was an hour. And it must have been like Quintessence and Lazy that were like, this sucks. Please fix this. And I think the WoW people also have the same problem that the community in general has, right? Where they know certain names and they refuse to engage with other names, I guess is the best way to put it. I knew they were gonna do that. LOL. That's kind of funny. I don't think they can dodge it either. Rude. You had to crit, like... You see those crits? What is going on? That was kind of funny. Really? What is with all these freaking crits? Like, honestly, are you seeing this? It's a little ridiculous, these crits. Ah, whatever. This is a bad team to go against. Alright. Hold on. What am I at anyway? Am I ahead for the day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins. 1 draw. Okay. We'll try this one. Whoa, that was quick. Phew, did all the pet battle dungeons and CT today. Good lord, that is a lot. Ah, sorry. I'm like super concentrating. Probably gonna do whirlwind. That's fine. Sucks when you don't get to use a cooldown ability, isn't it? Yeah. Huh. Well, that worked out much better. Redemption. See, sometimes it's just bad team matchups. I keep opening this, not to change my teams, but to heal my pets. Like I said, playing catch-up is insane. Yeah. It was easier when the content wasn't being released like that, right? It gave you stuff to do in the downtime, but now you don't have much downtime. I mean, maybe this time around. I've had to put any kind of like transmog collecting sort of on hold. It's been going too fast with the pace that they're releasing pets on live and then having stuff come up on PTR. I don't have time to like transmog farm, which is normally what I do in the downtime between a patch release and then a PTR release. Because normally I get pets pretty quick. Like I got the Dream Surge pets in a little over an hour, and I could probably have gotten them quicker if I was just, you know, better at playing the game. But, yeah. So I've had no time for that. I've just had enough time to like collect the pets, and then I'm hopping over onto the PTR to like check stuff out. And like right now I'm really trying to find whatever trigger we need to find the last 2 pets for the pet battles that I haven't found, which is the Dream Badger. Excuse me. So the Dream Badger and oh, what's the other one? The pale slumber tooth. So the pale version of the kitty. And I thought I'd found something promising. But then the new release came out, and what I thought was promising isn't there. Like the NPCs aren't there anymore. And so now I'm just like, okay, I'm kind of confused. And then you start looking at the flavor text, and you're like, okay, well, did they leave clues in the flavor text? And so you start looking through items or NPCs on the PTR that might correlate to the flavor text, and then someone just stumbles across it on the PTR, and you... and it has nothing to do with any of the stuff you looked for, and then you're like, oh, that was great, I just wasted hours of my life. It's fine. It's fine. If I wanted to spend my time doing something else, I would. But it's kind of fun to be the person to figure out how something works. It's fun. Okay, next team. I don't know if we're gonna get against the same person. Will Wing Buffet still force swap a pet even if they're dodged? I can't recall. No idea. Let's see. Causing your pets to heal for 100 every time they deal damage for 4 rounds. Interesting. Do I have this sorted? No, I don't. Speed. I hate that it's got Barbed Stinger instead of just Poison Fang. It's like, why you gotta be like that? Now, off to the Legion trainers for their family achievement progress. I think we've got 2 up today, so we've got... No, Azuna. F. Come on, brain. Yeah, so Night Watcher Morale. I was correct. I'm like, I think she's like one of the only ones in Azuna. Come on. Yeah, so Night Watcher Morale and then Robert Craig are both up today for you to work on those family familiar sections. Now we need some big hit stuff. Big brain, big hit. Wow, I didn't realize it did that much damage. Yeah, definitely peck over Slicing Wind. Good lord, I hate Slicing Wind. Alright, let's go. See if we can redeem this team a little bit.
Than calling it cutting wind.
You're so funny. Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you think you are. What?
I said I'm not, and I know I'm not.
Nah, you're fine. Why you do this? I don't like you, go away. There we go. The crits! Every single time with these crits. So irritating. I don't get crits. Why do they get crits? You can't change your crit chance for pet battles. That's not how this works. Really? Why? I don't want to live here anymore. This is so annoying. He's just gonna hit me with that. Because it's a Call Darkness team. I'm so shocked. You shocked me. Okay. No redemption for you. It's fine. It's fine. These crits. And missing! Oh, I hate Call Darkness. I hate weather teams. And I hate Spectral Strike. Like, they need to fix that. Always hits if the target's blinded. Even if they're blinded, it always hits. That's just a load of hooey. There, I said it. It's a load of hooey. Oh, hi. What's he doing? He's like, I smell something. See, our older cat, she won't really mess with human food. Like, she wants to sniff it, but she won't really, like, try to eat it. Unless it's, like, my tuna. Like, she'll try to eat my tuna. But this one, right here, this adorable little goblin, is she's named Goblin because she's a food goblin. There is no food she will not try to eat. We have to keep her away from everything. And God forbid we sit down to eat and I walk away to just go to the bathroom and everyone else is done. If I leave anything, even remotely meat, on the counter, I will come out of the bathroom to find her on the counter, getting into the food. She's a goblin. She's a food goblin. So that's why we call her Goblin, even though her real name is Cinder. But her real name is Goblin. And then the older cat, she's not older by much, they're only like a year apart, probably less. We call her Babushka because she's a grumpy old woman. Like, if someone is parked in our driveway or parked in front of, like, just in front of our house, and we have a decent sized yard, so it's pretty far away to the street for someone to park on, or if someone rings the doorbell or is walking up or walking in front of her, she will growl at them. So we call her our Babushka, our grumpy old woman. I have a black tuxedo like that. Also has a fondness for soft plastics. I heart Pepsi. Bad bear. Okay. I don't know what any of that means. Yeah, let's start with the void glower. So ours doesn't really chew on stuff that isn't food. But do you have the PvP achievement? Our Tux cat likes bottle cap. Ours likes playing with them, but she doesn't try to eat them, thankfully. Can I be your superhero? That's fine. I don't know why I brought out that pet, but it'll be okay. It was gonna happen at some point. They probably all have frickin' You gonna res? No. Okay. If they had resed with less than 226, I would have. What is it? 50? I don't want them healing. I was gonna save the blind, but I really don't want them healing. Let's see if it misses. Of course it doesn't, because everyone has better RNG than me. It's fine. I would never be able to hit with Demolish. In fact, it's one of the reasons why I hate strategies that use Demolish that don't have any kind of mitigating anything. Ma'am, you need to decide what you want to do. This is not okay. Well, that's fine. I don't plan on... I'm gonna bite it. It's gonna be my tail. Was that the Mountain Dew promotion? Cute that it says I heart Pepsi. Let's see. I think we're still sitting even. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, we're ahead. Oh. We should probably just count the draw as a loss, but it says draw, so. What do we want to do next? Should we do a dot team with... Okay, so we need a dot team, but no beast. So let's grab Anomalous. Let's make sure that they've got toxic fumes. Yeah, okay. Because we might go against the same person again. If not, no, I'm gonna get matched up against a Sandstorm team. 10 out of 10. Bet. Bet. Bet it's gonna be a Sandstorm team. I will bet money. Nah, I've never bet anything. I've never done any kind of betting. Have to clarify for people after reset because they'll run over to their garrison at midnight sometimes and be like, where's Squirt? Classic Sandstorm team. Idle everywhere. Yeah, it's... Oh. I shrugged and hit my volume button. Yeah, I haven't been faring well against the Sandstorm teams, which, whatever. They annoy me. But it's fine. I think I've won a few of them against him, but mostly I've lost because I had like double anomalous, not anomalous, listen to me, double idle sandstorm teams yesterday. No, sorry, day before yesterday. Like, maybe it was yesterday. Like my first 3 losses, either day or 4 losses, either day 1 or day 2, were against. It was like an Anubisath idol and then a Void Scarred Anubisath idol or whatever. Oh, I told you. What did I say? I told you it was gonna be a sandstorm team. I told you. Go ahead. Sandstorm away. And of course it misses, because of course it does. They're just gonna swap. They're gonna swap. Oh, maybe not. They're not gonna have any misses. I'll have all the misses. And of course they get nice high rolls and I get low rolls because Burn is one of those stupid abilities that has differentiation or variable damage. Yeah, please waste your sandstorm. They're gonna swap, right? I told you, didn't I? I was having a really high ratio with all elemental pets and taking advantage of Scorched Earth. Nice. I don't have luck like that. If I did Scorched Earth, it would be someone with an all-aquatic team coming in or something. This is fine. Oh, holy crap, I got a crit. That never happens. That's fine. This is a slow friend anyway. I hope I at least make this hurt a little bit. Good. I would have kept you here for 50 rounds if I could have, but, you know, I'm spiteful like that. Let's see who has Scorched Earth. Do I have this filtered by speed? I do. What the heck is with all of this, like, slow... fucking... Definitely can't pick those guys. Huh. Give myself 2 weathers. Why not? Try out a elemental pet to add to your current team so the negative weather effects don't proc. That's why my sandstorm teams have elementals on them. Sandstorm's just overpowered. Like, I could probably sit here and just load up 3 sandstorm pets that are elementals and just swap between them and kill everything, but it's kind of boring if I'm being honest. Like, let's see. Like, this one was my damage mitigation sandstorm team, which doesn't work well against other sandstorm teams. But yeah, like Echo of the Cave's kind of obnoxious. I don't know that we have any like avoidance sandstorm. Well, like the shore butterfly, but let's see. Type elemental. So Trembler's pretty interesting because he's got a lot of chunky health. You can throw on Nature's Ward, and then you can have Stone Rush. Kind of the same with Pebble. The problem when you've got Sandstorm is things like Rock Barrage and Quake are pretty much just, they're pointless to have, which is probably why they're using Sandkeep or the Living Sandling or whatever they're using. So it gives you a better variety. But yeah, I like these two, because usually they're faster than most of what I'm going against, and it can force swap and use Sandstorm, and then I swap and then force swap and use Sandstorm, and... But... I have some teams that they'd be fun to play, but when I know that there's a Sandstorm team in the queue, there's no point in using them. Like, anything that uses dots that doesn't have a weather ability, like I said, if you're running a team where each pet doesn't have a weather ability, you're kind of just SOL. For the higher MMR in the queues, like obviously, like those 2 mechanical teams I went against, they didn't have any weather abilities on them. But those were clearly newer players. 554, this will probably be the last one. Oh, if the meta is Sandstorm, that makes me totally against running pets with that ability. Yeah, the meta's pretty much, I think it's just like Sandstorm and Darkness. You just run those 2 things with pets that have abilities that pair well with those, and Bob's your uncle, you win. Oh no. This is... Well, we'll start with you. Well, this will be the last one. I feel kind of bad about this, but... Animus. That's nice. See, names like this, cute, right? Bad Bear, Animus, I Heart Pepsi. Like, those are cute. They're not, like, obnoxious. Well, we're gonna end on a win, but it's a, I feel kind of bad win. That type of win. Like that player, they picked up the weekly first and said, I can do this. And they're also trying to, like, get their brawler done and whatnot. I'm gonna pass and let it heal. There's no point in... And look at that. Not only did their demolish hit, they also got a demolish hit with supercharge on. 100% would never happen to me. Never, ever, ever. Okay, they finally got a miss. Just like, who are these people? What is this? Their RNG's ridiculous. Killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Alright. That is the player the Kill 30 Pets Weekly needs to exist for. Yes. I 100% agree, and I think that is a much better metric to use than the win. It's probably one of the reasons why I don't do like the PvP weeklies, like the normal PvP weeklies, because hands down, I'm not gonna win like in the battlegrounds, especially if they're any of the smaller ones. Like AV, depending on your battle group, you'll be fine. But oh my god, it was like I had fun getting the what was it called? Some kind of snarler, right? This guy. So this was fun to get. Like I had fun doing that. But and I get it. People like me coming into the battlegrounds, it's probably frustrating for people who know what they're doing. I got into a battleground at one point. I'm like, I had never been in it because I PvP so infrequently that I'm like, I've never seen this battleground. It was the one with the balls or whatever. I'm like, I have no idea what is going on. So I just ran around like healing or attacking or whatever. And if any of those things landed near me, I'm like, I'm not touching it. I've got no idea what to do. The normal PvP weeklies for pet battles that I had to make a level 1 tune to begin the quest line for? Yeah, fun. Yeah. See, just give us one person. They will have something to do for a while. We got a lot of jank we need to fix, okay? Remty's got a whole 40-page document. Come on. Let's go. Fix it. If you don't know what's going on, just don't die. Well, I figure the way I look at it is I'm cannon fodder. Like, I'll pester someone so that they'll focus on me, because if they're focusing on me, they're not focusing on the people who know what they're doing. I am 100% cannon fodder in Battlegrounds. I recognize it. I'm like, send me in, Sarge. I'll distract them. Like, that's me. 'Cause I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think so. Someone joked that it was 40 pages. I don't know how many pages it actually is. I'd have to pull it up, but it's a lot of pages. Alright. Let's skedaddle back over. And then that's gonna be it for today. So tomorrow, I might have to end the stream a little early because I don't know if we're gonna be going to sparring or not. It depends on if our coach friend is at the gym. If he's not, oh, we're probably not gonna go to sparring because I don't like the way the other coach runs the sparring. But if our friend's there, we'll be going to sparring, so I have to end the stream at 5:30 tomorrow, but if he's not there, it'll still be going to 6. So that's my plan for tomorrow. However, I want to thank everyone for stopping by. I think we ended up with more wins than losses. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 wins and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses. So I did 2 better. So I'll take it. That puts us ahead for the week because we came in today tied. So over the last 2 days, I had 21 wins, 21 losses, and 1 draw. So now I'm up by 2. Pat myself on the back because I just want 1. I always want to finish the day 1 ahead, 1 win ahead of my losses. But yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by. As always, it was tons of fun and it's great to talk to everyone, whether you chatted, lurked, anything in between. I want to say thank you. The stream is awesome because you are awesome. So, I wish you all the best of luck in all of your drops. Thank you for stopping by, and until next time, happy battling.
Come